Let's see if it has sound. Hello, hello. Oh yeah, alright, so it's recording my voice. Oh, I recorded enough.
Increase the volume of your voice.
Yeah, increase the volume of my voice a little bit. Yeah, okay, can you hear me now?
Wait a second, please.
Alright, so in 2 minutes we'll find out. Oh yeah, perfect now. Alright, let's just the idea of vtuber was malfunctioning, so I'd be like, screw it, I'll just use my human face. So let's just bite into it. We're doing now Life Makeover, and we're continuing. And this is stage 10, chapter 10, part 1. I put aside the exam paper of the person with a sign on a chair. An entire week has passed since the... Bro? An entire week has passed since I have received this exam, but I still have no idea what to do. I should not think this and what kind of thing should I choose to watch to catch the eye of the judges? As I was pondering, the phone rang.
Hey, Miss Detective! Long time no see! What have you been up to lately? Parsons School of Design, huh? Perhaps I can give you some inspiration. I'm heading to Peony Garden in Yunjo tomorrow. As I'm going to be the screenwriting consultant for Peony Lamp.
I think I heard this story somewhere before.
It's about a scholar who became a female ghost puppet due to his lust for her beauty. Both were then put to trial. However, I made some adaptations to the script. Would you like to explore human nature's secrets through this ancient story with me? Looking forward to your reply tomorrow.
Looking forward to Larry's proposal was quite intriguing, but to travel with someone as unfamiliar as him felt quite strange. Peony Lab, I wonder what adaptations Larry made to the story. I look up filming related information for the movie Peony Lab.
Retrieving information. Information retrieval complete.
I don't remember my sister bringing this up at all. I helped me search for information regarding this case.
Uh-oh. Could not find any valid information.
Logically, all of the cases that my sister handled should be in the database, unless if it was deliberately erased. Looks like I have to go to the Peony Garden by myself. A new mind run task. Be hot and cold for a rock festival, and let me try. I'll turn to the fashion portion. antibiotics. uh, my brother also said hi. Can't forget the makeup. Well, I almost forgot the makeup. As we arrive in Jonsu, it's already late afternoon.
I was quite surprised to see your reply yesterday. I thought I was going to be rejected instead. Anyhow, it was a real pleasure to travel with you.
Likewise, and it's been an honor to be able to travel with such a well-known writer, or well-known in the Life Makeover universe. In the midst of the shadow, we had got out of the airport and saw an electronic sign that said Larry on it. The girl holding the sign was on the phone and didn't notice our arrival.
Are you sure you don't want to reconsider? Really, it's going to be a great film and it will pay itself off for sure. So please...
The other party seemed to have hung up the phone, and as the girl then put down her phone in frustration. Hello, are you the crew from Peony Lab? I don't know how I should pronounce that. Peony, whatever.
Oh, hello.
I'm Larry, and this is my friend.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm very sorry about that. I was busy on the phone just now. I'm Suki, an actress and assistant director of Peony Lamp.
Ah, so you're Suki. You're preparing for a new movie, right?
Huh? How do you know I'm working on a new movie?
I was lucky to see your work on Letters of Wind. The way you expressed emotions was truly amazing.
I see. That was the first work I directed. I totally didn't expect you to have seen it.
I liked it very much, And I look forward to your next project, Suki.
Same, though it's quite difficult for me to get funding. After all, female directors' work is too niche.
Actually, the work of female directors is not necessarily niche, as many people like Paula's work. She was the first female director to shine in the field of science fiction. This brooch. I believe it represents the ideal planet she built in a galaxy odyssey.
Exactly! I've been admiring Paula.
Guess I'll be looking forward to the birth of a new Paula. Haha.
Thanks. Oh, anyway, let's get going and meet the crew.
Wait, a new task of the Myro. A simple and graceful offer that is also sweet and girly, suitable for a tea party. Time to break up the action with a style. I recently got us a new hand prop of rose. A blue rose. million eaves and peonies were blooming in the wind alongside the sparkly lake. It looks more like a river, but whatever. As we stepped into the garden, it was as if we were entering a new world on an ancient, gorgeous, and a new world an ancient, gorgeous, and vibrant world. Is it new or is it old? Whatever. On the Suki Street, we headed deeper into the garden.
Director, I don't think that's right.
That's right. Oh wait. We were walking by a garden and a crisp female voice came through and I couldn't help but stop.
They're currently filming in the garden. Do you guys want to go and take a look?
As we turned around to the garden, the first thing that caught my eye was a tall woman in red.
How can the female lead here feel inferior to the male lead just because she loves him? Their so-called love for each other is just driven by desire. Actually, Qingru's approach would be more reasonable, in my opinion. The scholar abandoned the lady and she died in sorrow. He revisited their place and reconnected with her. Whether it was because of love or desire, the female lead at this time shouldn't be inferior at all.
You sure seem to know a lot about shooting a movie. Too bad no one's watching any of the movies you've made.
I was just expressing how I personally felt. I never said I was right.
And this is?
I'm Joe Shun.
Are you the director? Or am I the director? Yeah, that's what I thought.
The director shouted in anger once again. Oh, you can already see like a trouble production with like multiple directors and the actors are starting to rebel. It's a disaster waiting to happen.
Shut your mouth and do your job, and just be the pretty girl that you're supposed to be.
You!
And the director's just awful. But I bet Stanley Kubrick used to yell at his female lead all the time. Like I remember that they terrorized Sherry Duvall from The Shining. Like, the reason why she was looking hysterical wasn't that she was afraid of Jack Torrance. She was afraid of like Stanley Kubrick, who notoriously like terrorized her so much that she quit acting for a while. And I don't remember seeing her anywhere else, but you know, it was just awful, like an awful human being. King Ru was too angry to speak, and Shusan saw this and quickly stepped forward to her to help her aside. I had no clue what Shusan had just said in her ear, but King Ru finally showed a smile on her face. For a brief moment there, I could swear I just saw Suki clenching her fists, but she quickly released them. The director sipped his water angrily and turned his head and immediately put on a smile as soon as he saw us. It's like one of those two-faced directors that, like, when nobody's watching, he's like the absolute worst to like his actor, and then when like outsiders show up, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm the nicest person in the world." Yeah.
Larry, you're here. I'm a bit busy now. Feel free to stroll around a bit first. We'll grab drinks tonight.
That's something that they usually do. That like guys are only nice to like other guys, and then they just got off with the woman, basically himself.
Suki, prepare to shoot the next scene immediately.
The director and Suki left, and the people around them got busy preparing for the next shoot. Like, there seems to be a reoccurring scene in like Life Makeover, like guys just being awful to women. Well, then again, that's a reoccurring theme in real life. Just guys being awful to pretty women, or even just regular women.
So what do you say? You want to come and tour the Peony Garden with me?
I love to. Let's change to an outfit more suitable for this garden. A Chinese style that's elegant and gorgeous will do.
You can see it everyone else.
Yeah, you can kind of see the dolls back there. You see it back there. Yeah, it's good that it worked for a change. Like what the Alex do in this game is that they both have your styling power. if you're like if you played Shining Nikki, it works exactly like the design of Reflection. And some even have backstory, but only like the higher level ones, the one that are SR. After finding a place to put out our luggage, Larry and I strolled around the garden. Still looks like a river instead of a lake. The cold breeze coming from the sparkling lake with the fragrance of the swaying flowers was extremely pleasant.
Legend has it that hundreds of years ago, the owner of this place was a glaze artisan. He loved peonies so much that he made a peony lamp out of the glaze. On the day he made it, the gorgeous luster colored the sky's white clouds and attracted many people around.
Well, at least now I know how to pronounce peony. Making lamps out of glaze, truly a rare sight to see. Could it be that lamp is right here in the peony garden?
Ha! As expected of Miss Detective. Indeed, this lamp's been kept in this garden for the past 100 years. The owner of the garden lent it to the crew, and we'll have the privilege to see a real peony lamp.
Well, now I'm really looking forward to it. If the luster of the glaze can be applied to the design, perhaps it may have an unexpected effect. With conversing, we ended up at the pavilion where several crew members were chatting along each other.
I'm exhausted. Let's take a break. I can't believe there are this many props.
This ain't so bad. There were way more props last time I helped Chingru move stuff.
He's not even popular, yet still acts so pompous. I also saw Zhou Xuan buy her a big box of things a few days ago. Because apparently she is prone to allergies, so she has to use specialized daily products.
Her relationship with Zhou Xuan seems quite out of the ordinary, huh?
I guess she needs like nasal spray or something.
However, I heard that Zhou Xuan and Suki are a couple, and that she helped him get into the crew.
I highly doubt that. They're different in lots of ways.
Yeah, Suki is much more down to earth than Zhou Xuan. Too bad she's not popular. Now she's working as an assistant director in the crew, doing all the odd jobs.
Yeah, the director doesn't seem to train her and is just using her as free labor. Huh? Mr. Larry?
A member of the crew saw us and shouted in surprise.
Hello? What were you guys discussing just now?
Just some gossip about the crew. You're also interested?
How about Larry helps us move some things in exchange for some juicy gossip?
Okay. I can help.
Just wait for me to come back.
Yeah, 3 people should be enough.
Then they shouldered the equipment and left. And as I sat in the pavilion, the warm and bright sun shone on my face, and I couldn't help but feel sleepy. During this moment, I saw a person who seems to be sitting along some flowers not far away and looked familiar. Hello? Here we're clicking sound. I stood up and I couldn't help but walk towards the flowers by the lake.
Pretty sis, we meet again.
You're the divination kid, right? And what are you doing here?
I accompanied my father to Yunzhou for medical treatment, and secretly came here to have some fun.
Oh, this is a private garden, isn't it? Open to the public. How do you manage to get in?
That's my secret. My name is Nico.
Hello? Oh. The young kid held up his hand and looked at me with a bright smile, expected of someone as young as him. I'm Marcy's sister, Teresita Blanco. It's too dangerous for a child to be out here alone. Come and I'll accompany you on the way back.
Okay then. Thanks, sis.
I held Nico's hand, and on the way back we passed a bamboo forest and I heard two people arguing behind it.
Because of her, right? We've been together for so many years, and yet for her?
So what if it's true? Don't be so pitiful all the time. It's really annoying.
Then pay me back my money you invested into the studio last year.
You knew this was an investment. You either make or lose money. The studio is losing money, but what else can I do?
But I lent you that money. That's my entire savings.
Savings? Didn't know your savings go into movies. How? You lost all your money, and you're asking me now? You're an adult. Act like one. You'd better just go home and have a baby. You're not gonna get big anyway.
Even if I lost money from a film, it's better than spending a lot of money on partying while in debt like you.
You can say whatever you want. I'll soon earn my money back anyway, and you'll never get another chance to. Director Suki.
So there was a big laugh after speaking, and there was a faint sound of sobbing inside the bamboo forest. I turn to Nico and Nico's looking at me, tilting her head to one side.
I seem to hear some secrets. She looks so miserable. Aren't you gonna comfort her?
I think it's better I leave her alone. Let's just go. We arrived at the hospital after a brief farewell, and I kept watching Nico until he was safe. Then I left. Behind the pitch black glass window, there also seems to be a pair of eyes watching me. Was it an illusion? Anyway, I gotta go back. Another task from my realm. Says she closed for shopping. And if it's on shopping, it should be simple and lightweight. As I was jogging back to the pavilion, I saw Larry. As I was jogging back to the pavilion, I saw Larry sitting in the pavilion watching the sunset in relaxation. Because I was afraid that you would be worried, so I ran all the way back.
I knew you'd be back, so I was not worried at all. Come on, let's get going. The director has probably already prepared a feast for us.
Larry and I casually chatted while walking to the shooting location and bumped into someone along the way. Oh my! Suki, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Suki stood still, realized that it was just us, and then panic expression on her face calmed down quickly. Is something wrong?
Nope, everything's fine.
As we were expressing our concerns for Suki, the anxious director ran over and smiled once he had seen us.
You guys are finally back. Phew. I was so worried that I was about to get someone to come find you guys. Ah, Suki. What took you so long to get here too? Where's Chingru?
I don't know.
You should probably know as the director, right? I reckon she's trying to lose weight again. Women. So troublesome. Unlike me. I eat what I want, drink what I want, whenever I want.
Easy for you to say. Obviously, Chingru needs to look sexy. Otherwise, she might not even get work.
Alright now, settle down you two. You guys should probably take a page from Chingru's book of professionalism. However, we have a VIP guest today. It's necessary to have a meal together. Suki, go and get Chingru.
Suki seems to have just woken up from a trance, and as she was taken aback when she heard her name.
Director. Let me go instead.
Without waiting for the director's answer, Shushan left the set and ran straight to Kinru's room. Shortly after, came the sound of Chongchuan's scream.
What was that?
A group of us ran towards Kinru's bedroom. Another murder. The bedroom door was wide open before entering her bedroom, and we saw Kinru's lying face down on the floor. Her pitch black hair was now stuck together, and the peony in her hair swayed precariously. The surrounding debris was scattered all over the place, emitting a dazzling glow in the dim light.
Quickly, somebody call an ambulance.
Susan was limp on the ground, and Larry quickly dialed the emergency, and Kinru was soon sent to the hospital. There was a lot of nervous energy in the air, and I was shocked and felt sad, and hiding myself in places where no one would come. Shining like a peony lamp, Kinru in the end was destroyed as well. A new task at this time. Anyway, let me check it. Somebody got murdered, but gotta do my styling. Like an aloof butterfly beating gorgeous wings and falling into the void. A butterfly in the wolf, aloof and gorgeous. Void, I know. a new hairpiece that I got. Let's see. This is either one's double headset or the other. I wanna go with a fairy look. La guardia non ne quickly faintly and he nearly fainted upon seeing the scene and everyone rushed into his
My
aid.
lamp. My glazed peony lamp.
A broken scene is the glazed lamp, and what is it on Kiru's room?
The lamp was here, as no strangers would come, and we have the alarm. We did not move it away.
Call the police. We must call the police. The perpetrator must be arrested.
Whoa, whoa. I don't think so. If word gets out about the police, then our movie will be screwed. And then, not only will we lose all our money, we'll also have to compensate investors immensely. It's already broken, and calling the police won't magically fix it. So please, get your head straight.
But if we don't catch the perpetrator, then my peony lamp was broken for nothing?
We can investigate privately, I promise you. We can definitely find out who did this. Why not investigate this matter? If she can find the perpetrator, then everyone's happy. If not, then we can still call the police. Larry, does your friend know what she's doing? Oh, don't worry. She is the younger sister of the famous detective Ashley.
Oh, wow. Ashley.
Sir, do you know my sister?
Indeed, I do. A few years ago, one of the garden's employees had an accident, and she helped us investigate.
Ah, you mean the case that was on the news, right?
Yes, exactly.
I was desperate to find out more about the case from the garden owner. However, he was still immersed in his own sadness, and I wasn't in the mood to talk about it. If he can help the garden owner find out who did it, maybe he'll be more willing to tell me more the truth about the case.
Director, just let her investigate. She's Ashley's sister. She'll do great. Come on, as a favor to me.
Just do your best. I hope you can find out who did this.
However, the perpetrator still isn't found by tomorrow. Please call the police as soon as you can. I'll go check out the site first. As I walk into the room, I receive a mind roll task. As I decided to be part of the investigation, my simulation may be helpful. Completed to collect sentiments. Lively fresh vacation ready pastoral offer. Just a piece of cake. Is a portion where we examine the room. The house looks like a mess as if it had just been through a fierce fight. 9:35 evening. We take note of the fancy vase that was thrown. I got a fancy jar with makeup. A weird hologram thing. And the cell phone underneath the floor. There's no way to escape if you don't take the child. I'm not gonna want to make a comeback? No way. After investigating the room, I learned some information from the crew members. The filming ended about 5 o'clock and Kim Roland returned to her room and stayed there until dinner time. So this means that no one has seen Kim after 5 o'clock?
Around 6 o'clock, I passed by her room and heard her reciting her lines. To be more exact, I believe it was 10 past 6.
If what he's saying is true, then the time of the attack should take after 6 o'clock, just before dinner.
I remember that in the afternoon, Joshua had gone to see Ching-Ru. Perhaps you could ask him.
While I was interrogating the crew, Shushan ran over to us and was nearly out of breath.
Oh, you're back. How is Chinru?
Yeah. Chingru's fine, but she's still in a coma.
Like in styling games or other games in general, they say, oh, she's fine, but she's still in a coma. And I mean, if you're in a coma, you're not fine. It's like, usually people in coma are because they're like, you know, like the brain has like pieced out or something, you know. Like, but you're not fine if you're in a coma. You're either fine or not in a coma. If you're in a coma, you're not doing well. You're within an inch of your life. Oh, she's fine. She's in a coma.
The doctor said that she would be hospitalized for a few days, so I brought her some daily necessities.
Yeah, but bringing some daily necessities to someone in a coma is pointless because they're not gonna be able to like do anything without the assistance of someone else, without people helping them. As Yushan was getting ready to leave, I stopped him. Hello, the garden owner and the director entrusted me to investigate this matter. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, go ahead. I should go pack my things. Hope this beautiful lady finds the culprit as soon as possible.
Shusan left Simone in a hurry and I looked around but noticed Hatsuki was not among the crowd. Like they always since I usually like unlock the entire chapter before streaming it, like some of the inquiries that can't be replayed, but whatever, he said nothing useful. While we're looking for Suki, I receive another task from Myro. Meet a sweet elf in the forest. I should wear fresh elven clothes, and let's try. like elves have fairy wings, you know, like with elves for the a good more portion of the time it's just potato type of situation. A different flower, probably. I forgot the earrings. Let's go fix that. I eventually found Suki and she was squatting in a corner in a daze. Suki? She looked up with a little confusion in her eyes and it took her a while for her to react. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'd like to go back and rest now.
After finishing speaking, Suki turned around and left. Bye-bye, Suki. If I can form a mind simulation now, and at this time I receive a new message from Myra. An elegant formal office style. Simple and smart formal clothes. Well, Let's see. Wait, did the internet die? Oh, literally just blinked. Oh, look, it snapped out of it. I go back to my room and sorted out the information I had acquired one by one, and Larry also helped me. By the way, do you have any thoughts about what happened today?
Me? I may have written many detective characters, but I'm unfortunately not a detective.
But as a detective fiction author, you must have some sort of unique intuition for this case, right?
Alright. Well, from the intuition of a detective fiction writer, Suki's rather quite suspicious to me.
Why?
Well, she had a motive, no alibi, and she also lied. So she actually went to meet her friends in the forest, but still lied about being in the room the whole time.
And to be in her room without hearing a single sound, it must be very suspicious along with a friend of hers. But I feel that if that was really Suki, then it would be a little too obvious.
Indeed. In detective novels, the person who most resembles the murderer is often not the murderer.
Yeah, but in real life, usually the guy that seemed to have done it usually did it. You know, like if the wife is dead, usually there's a 90% chance that the husband did it. So it's usually the usual suspect in like most police investigations. What about Shushan? I felt that he was quite eager to lead us to suspect Suki.
If it was Joe Schwen, the room wouldn't be as messy as it is now, as he shouldn't have been able to easily subdue her.
But also he was with the crew after 6 o'clock, so he wouldn't have had the time to do anything. It's weird, and why did the murderer attack Kinru with a lamp? Could the murder be someone outside the crew, and who else in this city will have a problem with Kinru? And maybe a few recurring thoughts shot in my head, and with many suspicions, but I still couldn't figure it out. At this time, my stomach decided to let it out and ultimately rumble, and I looked at Larry with some embarrassment.
We can't put the pieces together with an empty belly. Perhaps some food may give us some inspiration. I know a century-old restaurant nearby. It's very delicious. You want to try it?
and knew that I really needed to replenish some of my energy. Alright, let me change my clothing. Wait for me.
Since it's quite late and getting cold outside, you should change into something that's warm.
Alright, let's change it to something that's fresh and perhaps it'll bring new inspiration. On the way out of the garden we met Shushan, and he was dragging a large suitcase and seemed to be in a hurry.
Hey guys, what are you doing out so late?
The night is but a good opportunity to forage for delicious food.
Are these King Rule's stuff and these many things?
Yes, they are all her daily necessities. She is particular and only uses her own things.
That's really sweet of you.
Anyway, I've got to get to the hospital now. I wish you both smooth foraging of food.
After Shushan was done talking, he dragged his suitcase and left quickly. Under the dim light, the ground reflected a shadow set forward following the door along Shushan. His shoes are wet.
What are you staring at?
No, it's nothing. Let's get going. After leaving the garden, we turned into the alley, and then came a lively sound. The modern city's prosperity and the old street's heritage are blended here, forming a unique, lively atmosphere. Levy led me straight to the restaurant. The restaurant wasn't big, but with several tables and chairs in front of the door, which were almost full.
Did you guys know? Currently, there's a crew filming at the Peony Garden. It's pretty lively there.
As I sat down, I heard the excited voice of the person next to me, and I couldn't help but pick up my ears.
The female lead is Ching-Ru. You guys remember, right? That popular dreamy girl from a few years back. Didn't she marry into a wealthy family? Why is she out acting again? She was dumped by her husband, I guess. Her private life was very chaotic back then. Apparently, since she got married, she never cared about her child and used him as a pawn for money. Sheesh, I wouldn't dare to have a woman like her.
The crowd erupted into a burst of laughter, and I finally tried to stop it, but Larry shook his head at me.
There are too many people here. It's probably better to not cause trouble, as it's just some town gossip.
But I mean, way out of that, clearly it's just a rumor.
Even if you argue with them, you can't stop the spread of hearsay. Only the truth will uncover their rumors. Do you know who the male lead is? Zhou Xuan! Rumors say he has a lot of affairs. A perfect match for Ching-Ru. Rumors say that the supporting actress is his girlfriend. Who is the supporting actress? I think her name was like... Suki? Yeah, Suki. You know, the one who likes acting all innocent. Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about now. She pretends to work hard, but actually doesn't do anything.
The shadow came to an abrupt halt. I turned and saw Suki standing by the door full of tears, and her lip was trembling, and she was speechless. Well, that's as far as I was able to push the plot along. I think that's enough life makeover for today.